Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications, and we got a lot to discuss. Now, it looks like Cardi B could be scared, okay, or stalling, but fans are prepared for Cardi B to make an announcement today, okay, for her next album. Now, on September 6th, Cardi B teased the number 11 to her fans, which a lot of people are speculating that today, which is Cavity's birthday. So happy birthday, Cavity. Another year with a new face and no album, okay? But we'll see if you make the album announcement today, okay? And so with that being said, she also posted on Instagram that she's been good, but she's been very emotional. Okay. And so a lot of fans are speculating that the emotions is the fact that she will be dropping her next Lemonade album because she's going through a separation with her husband. So it's going to be allegedly a Lemonade theme, copying Queen B. And then also fans believe her album will be called Defamation of Character with a Queen B collaboration. I definitely don't think she gonna collaborate with no damn Tupac. That's definitely fan-made. But the Queen B collaboration could possibly happen. Now, fans are also saying that Cardi B may be waiting for Nicki Minaj to go on hiatus before she makes an announcement. Okay? Because Nicki Minaj, her last day of, the Pink Friday 2 second leg tour is today. She will be performing, in New York for Gag City final show. And a lot of fans are saying that Cardi B is waiting for Nicki Minaj to go on hiatus before she announces her album. So that way she won't have any competition. Okay? But I think Nicki could still possibly drop a single. Okay? I don't think Nicki's going to move around Cardi B's schedule. Okay, no shade. And even if, Nicki Minaj didn't drop anything, Cardi B could still flop. I mean, she put out a lot of different features this year that nobody really talking about. People trying to act like Cardi B is really a big artist, but she's flopping, and she's been flopping for the last 3 or 4 years. So I don't really see why people think Nicki and Cardi B are competition. I don't consider Cardi B our competition. Nicki's competition is men, okay? Because she outsells all the female rappers. Album sales, single sales, she outsells them, okay? Longevity in the game. So I don't consider Cardi B and Nicki Minaj competition because she don't even release music anymore. So how can you compete when you only got one album and the Queen of Rap is going to put out her 6th album? So how can you compete when you still technically a rookie? That don't make sense to me. Moving on to Nicki Minaj. Allegedly, Nicki Minaj has been recruited by the Snake Champagne Thickums, and he wants to do another record with Nicki Minaj because he ain't got no friends in the industry. Okay? Now, if you guys remember, Champagne Thickums, complained about not having any real friends. He did a whole monologue at the club the other day and got dragged. And then on top of that, most of his recent music has flopped on the charts. So collaborating with Nicki, it definitely gonna chart with the Barb's support. Okay, the Barbs could pretend like they ain't gonna support it, but y'all will be supporting. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I feel like Nicki needs to pay Champagne Thickums dust. Didn't he just collaborate with Scratch Off? Okay. But here he go using Nicki Minaj yet again. Now, he putting out an album with Party Next Door. It's supposed to come out soon. But allegedly, he's also working on another solo project after putting out 100 gigabytes of trash. And none of the songs stuck to the charts, okay? Even though, no shade, I did like Circadian Rhythm. That was my song. Y'all didn't really want to support that song, though. So let me know if you guys would be here for the collaboration. I can pass on it. I don't need another Nicki and Champagne Thickums collaboration ever in life. Not even because of him collaborating with Scratch Off. I just feel like Champagne Thickums musically is on the decline. I've been feeling like that for years. And I've been saying that for years, that musically he has not evolved. He talk about the same thing. Coochie, hoes, money. It's boring. Now, it has been confirmed that Scratch Off is going to be the new judge of Rhythm and Flow with Ludacris and DJ Khaled. And this will be airing on Netflix in November. Let me know if y'all will be watching. I don't feel like Scratch Off has the longevity or the sales or the talent to be no damn judge for no rap show. Okay, I don't care if she was on a competition show when she was 12 or 15. We talking about her career now, and she should not be no damn judge. Okay? How can you be a judge of somebody else rapping and your career is on Floppiana? Okay? No shade. You didn't even chart all year. Your raps are basic. How can they have her sitting next to Ludacris? Ludacris could be considered an icon in the game. DJ Khaled, not so much. Okay, DJ Khaled ain't no damn icon to me. But they have longer careers than Scratch Off. It almost seems like they couldn't get a female rapper. You know, maybe Lil' Kim wasn't available. I'm shocked they didn't call Lil' Kim or Missy or somebody. Scratch Off? I mean, she don't have no longevity. How can she give advice? I mean, that's crazy. They should have called up Missy, Kim. I know Nicki probably would have said no. I mean, they couldn't have called up the greats. What about Queen Latifah? She wasn't available. I mean, I don't understand why they would call Scratch Off to be a judge when she is flopping. Her career is in the toilet. I mean, she sold 28,000 first week. How can she tell somebody else about their rap career? I don't get it. So unfortunately, Netflix, I'm going to have to give you Donkey of the Day. That was just terrible and it was stupid, okay? Y'all should have came up with another female rapper to be a judge. I mean, technically, they really don't know what they're doing because they had Cardi B be the judge for the first season and she only got one album and she don't write. So, you know, they don't really care about talent over there, but it just don't logically make sense to me. Now, moving on to Halle Bailey. As we know, her and Dëłulù Garbage split up, okay? But allegedly, because of all the backlash, Dëłulù Garbage, from what I'm hearing, is trying to get back with Halle because he feels like he's getting dragged more than he's getting praised. And you know he needs the clout. You know he needs to attach himself to Halle because at the end of the day, without Halle, nobody's really talking about Dëłulù Garbage like that, okay? But instead of getting back with Dëłulù Garbage, I think she should try to link up with Damson Idris, even though allegedly he's still messing with Lori Harvey. Link up with Damson Idris, Michael B. Jordan. You got to link up with people that are not clout chasers, have an established career outside of doing YouTube videos and pranks at their big age. And I think that she should date another actor who is somewhat private, because Halle comes off to me as a private person, but she can't be completely private when you're dating a content creator that uses their life to make videos. You can't do that, okay? She got to date somebody that's on her level, maturity-wise, and, you know, is private. The only thing is, though, I did hear Halle is a different person behind the scenes. I've heard that she's not as innocent as she portrays to be. I did hear that about her, okay? So you got to watch out for Halle Bailey, because I heard that she basically, I wouldn't say live a double life, but she has a whole different persona that a lot of people don't know about. And that's the real reason why she got attached to Dëłulù Garbage. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Do you think Dëłulù Garbage and Halle will get back together? Now, moving on to Queen B. So Queen B has taken legal action against media outlets that have published fake news associating her name with P. Diddy. I saw some videos, especially on TikTok, where they were saying she knows, okay? She knew about Aaliyah's death and she knew about this and that. And I think that people gotta realize that Queen B does not have the same power as Diddy or a Camel Face. I think a lot of people think because of her husband, she has the same power, but she doesn't, okay? And I feel like a lot of times people want Queen B to pay for the actions of her husband, okay? But my whole thing is, hopefully a lot of these media outlets have evidence to back it up, because Queen B is taking y'all to court. And I think that she doesn't want her legacy to be ruined, especially when she is preparing Blue Ivy to take the limelight and snatch the torch from Chloe Bailey's hands. Okay, this is why she's not pushing Beyonce, because she is preparing Blue Ivy, and she can't do that successfully if people are trying to ruin her legacy. So she got to nip this in the bud. Okay, she's like, y'all will not ruin my legacy for my children. Okay, because they finna take over. And so with that being said, that's why Camel Neck and Queen B are suing people and making sure their legacy stays on top. Okay? But let me know how y'all feel about this, and who do you think will get sued? They already gave Piers Morgan a warning. So I think they're going to be coming after a lot more people other than Piers Morgan. Now, moving on to Billie Eilish. She spoke with LA Times, and they asked her if she ever felt threatened by the newfound success of artists like Charlie XCX, Sabrina Carpenter, and Chappelle Roan. Well, first of all, Charlie XCX has had success before. You know, she fell off, but wasn't she on that song by Iggy, Fancy? She was on that song. She has a few records that were popular, okay? So, it's not newfound success. It's just that she was flopping, no shade. She didn't do some of her rituals. I got that tea on Patreon. And then now she's coming back swinging under the brim of the Illuminati, okay? They're helping her out. But Billie said, I'm happy for these B words. It's crazy world when you get to the level that they're experiencing right now, and they're doing great. Fans are drawn to them because they're effing awesome, okay? And I agree. Well, I don't like Chappelle Roan, but Charlie XCX, I do like some of her music, a lot of her older stuff. Didn't really care about this 360 album. And Sabrina Carpenter, she's very talented. Okay, so I do believe that they do deserve their success. Chappelle Roan, hopefully she start flopping, because I'm tired of her complaining with that Ronald McDonald wig and paint all over her face. Okay, so she need to pipe down. But I am happy for Sabrina Carpenter and Charlie XCX. Now, fans are saying that Kung Fu Kenny needs to diss J. Cole because of what J. Cole said in Port Antonio. Will there be a new beef arising? Now, even though J. Cole apologized to Kung Fu Kenny right before Champagne Thickums and Kung Fu Kenny went head to head, after he dropped that 7 minute of trash, fans are talking about these few bars in Port Antonio, which have people speculating that J. Cole might want to beef with Kung Fu Kenny, because he feels like he took an L during the rap battle. He said in Port Antonio, Jermaine is no king if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot just to sway the whole thing on social media, competing for your favorable memes, okay? And I don't know why people think Kung Fu Kenny's using bots. I mean, Not Like Us was a really popular song. It was probably one of the best records that came out of this whole beat. And Kung Fu Kenny don't even use social media like that. But one fan said, J. Cole's so full of ish, I'm sorry. Kung Fu Kenny should just diss him out of spite. And low-key, I agree. I think Kung Fu Kenny definitely should diss J. Cole, because J. Cole too wishy-washy. Okay, he's too flippy-floppy. I'm tired of him and his dreads. Okay? All he do is lie. And he might want to tread lightly. Okay? Because if you come for Kung Fu Kenny, that is a death wish. Did you not see what happened to your boy? Did you not see Champagne Thickums crying on stage about how he ain't got no friends? Okay? Did you not see Champagne Thickums no longer being able to chart on the Hot 100? Okay? While Kung Fu Kenny is still top 10, top 15? You don't want that. That is career suicide. J. Cole better pipe down, okay? And he better not even think to sneak this Kendrick Lamar ever, or it's going to be a problem. I promise you, it's going to be a problem. You will get dragged, especially by me, because you was just saying, oh my goodness, unity, I don't want to lose no friends, so don't start sneak dissing now. Sit your ass down. You had a chance to compete in the battle, and you didn't. So sit down. Now, Azealia Stinks had a few things to say about Cardi B's career. She responded to a fan that said, "Why do you think Cardi gets so much hate for having one album?" And Azealia Stinks said, "Because Cavity really has to understand that the novelty of her being a Latina rapper, essentially doing black girl cosplay, died when she stopped working with Paparazzi Poe. We're a bit tired of hearing her kitschy black scent. She could have a whole nother global domination if she gets in her El General Dembow Play Era bag. She's the only Latina female artist out with enough African genotype to actually pull it off. Karol G, Bad Gal, Natty, Natasha would all be hopeless. It would officially sequester Rosalia off to making that highbrow Latin jazz stuff that she excels at. Cardi would flip and, Bad Bunny on their asses. It would be the end of this absolutely effing horrible dominance the Latin music industry is having with the bullish reggaeton, okay? So she basically saying that Cardi B, because she benefits from the black culture, she can really dominate in the Latin culture too, do more Latin sounding music. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But I feel like she already tried that. Didn't she do a song with Peso Pluma that flopped? She did a song with Anita years ago that flopped. She did a song with Shakira recently that flopped. I mean, she already tried that. Azealia Stinks don't know what she's talking about. Now, moving on to Hallelujah, Gorilla's album. I only like 2 songs. I don't know what it is about Gorilla Glue, but I can't really get into her like that because she sound the same on every record. Every record, no matter what the beat is, every 2 seconds you hear on gang, gang, Gorilla. That's all you hear. Every 2 seconds. Can she change up the ad-libs or something like that? I'm tired of hearing the same thing. But the song with T-Pain was fire. Okay, T-Pain ate her up. I think that song was called I Love Her. I was thinking T-Pain need to get back into the booth. That song was fire. Mostly T-Pain's part. And then How I Look, that song was fire. But unfortunately, Megan Thee Stallion ate you up, Gorilla Glue. Okay, we know Megan is more talented. So I wasn't really shocked. But she ate you up on your own record. How you gonna let Megan outdo you on your own record? How you gonna let her do that? I was like, that's embarrassing. Okay? But those are the only 2 songs that I really liked. So I'm gonna have to give this album a 2 out of 10. Okay? And I'm being gracious about that. Because to me it's a 0. Because I will never listen to it again. But I do like those 2 songs, okay? I just can't get into Gorilla Glue because she just sound redundant on every song. Like, it'd be like, I'm like, did I listen to this already? Like, why she got the same flow, same cadence in every record, in my opinion. She do have that. She the same thing as Megan Thee Stallion, got the same flow, same cadence. That's why they do so many records together, because they just the same. And then she got a song called Queen of Memphis. Who gave her that title? Who said she was the Queen of Memphis? I'm like, now, Scratch Up says she the princess of ATL. Gorilla saying she the Queen of Memphis. You hoes ain't the queen or princess of nothing. Okay? Y'all gotta sell some records first. Okay? And I doubt Gorilla's gonna do over 100,000 first week. So she need to sit down. So Gorilla, I'm gonna have to give you Donkey of the Day for putting out a song talking about you, the Queen of Memphis, and you're not. And as for Tyler, I don't get into Tyler either, but I know some of y'all a little bit delusional when it comes to Tyler, because y'all think she replaced Rihanna. But there was this one song, I don't know if it's new or not, okay, but it was called Breathe Me. I like that record. I like that song. Now, Tyler don't sound the same on every record, but I just think she's boring. Like, she don't intrigue me. I think she's very boring. There's nothing that stands out to me about Tyler, okay? But, I thought her Deluxe was a little bit better, okay, than Gorilla's album. But it's R&B and Gorilla's rap, so it's two different genres. But they kind of go hand in hand. Now, Charlie XCX came out swinging with this remix of an album, okay, or the deluxe for Brat, because, she pulled out all the stops. She had a lot of different stars on here. Back to back, featuring J, completely fire, okay? I'll give it an 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it an 8. Then she did a song with Queen Ari. I was like, Queen Ari is popping out. And they sounded good on record. I didn't think Queen Ari and Charlie XCX would fit. But Queen Ari was able to dumb herself down, do a little bit of auto-tune, and sound better than Charlie XCX. In my opinion, she ate up Charlie XCX on her own song, which wasn't really shocking. But Queen Ari, since you back doing music, no shade, I'm gonna need you to work with J. You and J definitely need to do something that's long overdue. And then also you and Victoria Monet need to get back in the booth together, okay? Because Victoria Monet was writing for you a little bit, and I can tell because the last album wasn't that great compared to your previous albums, in my opinion. No shade. Some people might think it was better. I don't, okay? None of those songs, in my opinion, were better than Break Up With Your Girlfriend or Seven Rings. We need R&B, Ari back. R&B, I'll take your man and I'm not going to give him back, Ari. That's what we need. Okay? Which is true, because you do like to take people's man. So I want you to dip back into that bag a little bit more. Break up with your wife. I'm bored. You should do a remix. So at the end of the day, we need Queen Ari to step back into her R&B, I'll take her man back. And that's what I think Victoria Monet can help you with. Okay? So anyway, I got some very hot tea on Champagne Thickums and Camel Face on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.